Welcome to the Price Academy, bite-sized history videos. This video is introducing Vlad the Impaler. Vlad III, or Vlad Dracula, was the prince and ruler 3 times of Wallachia in Romania. On the 26th of November 1476, he became ruler for the last time. Vlad was notorious for his cruelty and was awarded the nickname Vlad the Impaler after his death, in reference to the method he famously adopted to dispatch of his enemies. But why was he called Vlad Dracula? Vlad was the second son of Vlad Dracula, as shown here, who became ruler of Wallachia in 1436. He took the name Dracula, meaning son of Dracula, when he was initiated into a secret order of knights known as the Order of the Dragon. Dracula means dragon. Vlad and his younger brother Radu the Handsome were held as hostages in the Ottoman Empire in 1442 to secure their father's loyalty. Radu became friends with Mehmed II, who was the Sultan at the time's son. He even converted to Islam. Vlad's father and eldest brother Mircea were murdered after the regent governor of Hungary invaded Wallachia in 1447. In 1456, a group of Ottoman envoys were granted an audience with Vlad III, who was then ruler of Wallachia. During the meeting, the envoys refused to remove their turbans, citing religious custom. Vlad commended them for their beliefs and offered to assist them by ensuring that their turbans would always remain on their heads. He reportedly had them nailed to their skulls. Around the same time, the lands surrounding Wallachia were in a state of turmoil due to the warlords fighting each other. Vlad invited hundreds of them to a banquet at which he had them all impaled, leaving them to die long, lingering deaths. Vlad's methods of execution became renowned, and he used them to discourage his enemies, most famously in 1462 during the night raid at Targovist, when he left a field of impaled corpses as a deterrent to the pursuing Ottoman army. Vlad spent a period of time exiled and imprisoned in Hungary in Visegrad for 14 years from 1462 to 1475. He then returned after this to claim the throne of Wallachia for a third time. In January 1477, Vlad died fighting against the Ottomans and his retinue was massacred. Allegedly, Vlad's body was cut into pieces and his head sent to Sultan Mehmed II. It is disputed to this day where Vlad was buried, evoking vampire mythology around his corpse. Bram Stoker was inspired by his terrifying reputation, which resulted in the birth of Count Dracula. Don't forget, if you enjoyed this video, to like it and subscribe to the channel, or you can follow me at Facebook and at Twitter at TanyaAlex38.